Hello guys, so Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 647. Terror Joke, The Night Before 4th of July, written by Natasha Wing. So let's read it out, shall we? So we got for it. Started by Amy Wilmer. Anyways, here we go. The Night Before 4th of July. Here we go. Scene here is a little girl feels adorable. Scene here. And some other things like that. But anyway, cute and adorable. Anyway. To my Uncle Warren, the 4th of July. Family gatherings that always involve fireworks. Wow. NW. To friend Mark, who kept me company while the fireworks crackled and boom. AW. Wow, okay. Published by Glosson and Donovan. Published and it was published by Penguin Group. Anyway. Copyright 2015 already reserved. Seen here is Penguin Group. Anyway. Seen here is two little kids, adorable kids, trying to fire fireworks. It's good off. Anyways, here we go. Twas the night before the 4th of July 4th, and all across USA. Guys, Americans were grabbing up for Independence Day, okay? Mom tied up the button while I gave Dad a hand. We hang up the flag for our porch stand. Well, okay. Cuteness, huh? Better be good enough for guys, so there you go on that. Next page, anyways, the night we both slept, swallowing around our beds, and while visions of fireworks pops in our heads. Wow. Good enough, I guess, so there you go. Had me more something about parades and everything like that. Next page, anyways, the next morning we dressed up in the red, white, and blue. I wore stars, each one a shoe. Wow, okay. You're cute. Wow. And that skirt, you know. Makes sense anyway. Next page, anyways. We line up on Main Street, okay? Look, here comes the parade's floats. Wow, okay. Parade and marching bands and the 4-H club goats. Wow. Next one, appropriate sense, but the leprechaun is different in any way, so there you go on that. Next page, anyways, the mayor tossed candy, a shot here, hitting Uncle Sam, walking stilt, but up the rear. Wow. It's like a difference between that cuteness about that little girl and the whole thing. Makes sense in any way. Next page, anyways. Friends and family game over in the backyard barbecue. Dad fired the grill and storms started to brew. Wow, okay. The goodies were set on the picnic table with care. Get it while they're hot. Howard, Dad? Wow, okay. Food burgers in the air. Wow, okay. At least there's something about it today going. It kind of makes sense. There you go. Next page, anyways. But just when it sat down, it started to pour. Grab the food, shouted Mom. Yeah, when it happened to me before when I was about 8 years old. Well, I don't know how old am I at the time, like 7 or 8, because I was wearing raincoat and some boots, and it was fireworks outside nearby. I thought it was Clifford, T-Bow, and Cleo at the time, but it's not them. It was somebody else. That's just me. Next page is, and we raced through the door, okay? It's hot dogs and salads, and blueberry pie, and melons and corn. Keep those potato chips dry. Wow. At least there's something about it, so there you go. Cuteness behind the little girl scene here. There you go. Next page, anyways, we got in the kitchen and spilled in the ball. Oh, wow. Terrible, I know. Squeeze in and say, Mom, there's room for all of us. As we munching our food, Grandma turned to Grandpa. Wow. There's no fireworks show if this rain doesn't stop. At least you saw about it, so there you go. You gotta make more sense and have to be more different than that. So there you go. How many X's out there? Anyways, next page. Anyways, What? We all shot no rockets, like Claire. 4th of July without fireworks, that's totally not fair. Yeah, I agree, it has to be sun. And it happened this year when I want to do something because I want to get things out of the way. So there you go or not. And thank God it came. Sun. When we are wandering on ice through the pier, that when the rain suddenly stopping, the sky was now clear. It makes sense. There you go or not. Big cute little girl right here saying, yay! Next page always. We peeled in the car and drove to the park, okay? We threw down the blanket as it began to grow dark. Wow. That was the sparkles, my dad. We drew circles in the air. We snapped glow dark spit sticks in our wrist. Glow halos in our hair. Wow. Kind of make difference in 4th of July difference today going not. At least there's something about it. Almost done here. Next page is first firework was launched high into the night. It bloomed like a flower, exploded with light. Flowers would bloom like something else besides flowers, okay? Wind struggle boom. I don't know about you, but it's not going to sound like that. But woohoo! Screamed cheering the crowd. I don't know about this. Anyways, when my boy recovered his ears, whimpered, that's too loud. I do the same thing, you know. I don't complain. I'm stressed out. Sometimes I was in 2018 difficulties. I know. But anyway, next video is the band playing the national anthem. I would call that national anthem, like Star Spangled Banner. It's just bull crap to me. Dad saying always say, "Can you see?" Why? Don't say that. That's when I covered my ears. Because he was out of key. Wow. Now the grand finale. Not one of them. The best I've seen yet. The Sky with Color. A show I'll never forget. And that's where it always happens. So there you go. It makes sense. So there you go with that, people. Last bit of the book says this. When the glass firework fizzled and fairy dust in the sky, we all cheered, shouted, Happy 4th of July. And that was the way you end this book. So there you go. So that was the night before 4th of July by Natasha Wing, whoever you pronounce it. When I think about this book, it was pretty catchy to read, and so far it was a cute way to end a girl and things like that. But so far this book was a success. Parts of it. Battle of episode, the Bedtime Stories episode number 647. Hope you enjoyed this. This is going to be another Bedtime Stories episode number 648, which is going to be about Horny's 4th of July. Okay? That's coming up tomorrow, but be look out for it. Now my excuse me, I gotta edit this project, and I gotta post on social media, and then after this, I gotta clean this mess up. 2x so join us by the baby, we're in, so say out. See ya.